Hey everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, getting ready to play some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup here in 2020 with version 0.25 online, and we are a Barachi Hunter of Okawaru. So, let's get into it. Alright. I think before I was zoomed in one level, and so I'm going to try that now to see how I like it, because I feel like zoomed out where I was, it's a little bit too small to see, and this is better, I feel. But let me know if you guys would like me to either zoom in or zoom out. I think this is good. Alright, so we just finished Vaults 2, and we are getting ready to go into Vaults 3. Alright, so let's just go ahead and shoot people. Seems to be the order of the day. Alright. Oh, they want to shoot me. Well, we can do that. Let me step back and get some health. Alright, so, I mean, you know, we do have this exceptionally nice armor and this unbelievable bow, but we still got work to do. I can't just one-shot everything. Ooh, what do we get? What do we get? Okawaru is showering us with gifts. Oh, he gave us regular crystal plate. Well, do I have any identification? I do. I have a bajillion. It's just +0. You know what's funny is I could actually enchant this, providing I found, you know, 14 scrolls of enchant armor. I could get all that together and make this stronger than what I have, but that's, you know, a little dubious, considering that what I have is better because of the brands on it. Alright, so let me see this. Like, my armor right now is +8, and it has Arch Magi, which isn't huge, but it has Clarity and Intelligence +3. So I'm going to just drop this regular crystal plate for now, because I don't think, I mean, I'd have to get 8 scrolls just to even get it the same AC, and I would rather probably use those on my boots or whatever. At least 2 of them, right? Yeah, hit this brain. Kill this brain. Kill all these brains. Alright. Oh, we got some guests here. Let's just blast people. And I want to make sure that we get... Whoa, look at that. That's interesting. Alright, you beautiful slime creatures. Let me give you the business end. We're at 1250 bolts. I feel pretty confident about our ammunition levels. Alright, what am I training? I'm doing invocations and evocations. I might turn off invocations for the time being. And I'm gonna actually... I'm gonna turn on spellcasting a bit. Just boost it up slightly. Give us some more HP. Let me hit these boggarts. I think I can actually get them both, yeah. Get this guy. Oh, alright. Okay. Oh boy. Orcs. You know these orcs. Ooh, glowing gloves. Archery would be divine. Let's identify these gloves. They're just +2. I think I actually have a +2 pair of gloves already, so that's fine. So the Iron Brand Convoker is doing the recall, which means it's bringing in enemies. So I'm going to just kind of back up a little bit to get room to run if I need it. But now I can just shoot and do a Pierce party on these guys. Yeah, so we can get 4 for 1, 3 for 1, 2 for 1. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Having this long hallway with this weapon is quite beautiful. Actually, him recalling them to this location is helpful to me. Yeah, because here, you know, like I talked about earlier, the enemies are so good at pathing that they will generally try to not march in a line if the environment provides them the opportunity to do that. Artifact leather, that's fun. Nothing else is good. Okay, let's just keep shooting people. I still don't know, you know, how Vaults 5 is going to go. I'm probably not going to go in there for a second until I get a little bit stronger. I probably would be okay with just teleporting around, but, you know, I don't want to die by going in there unprepared. So I think I might do some other stuff first. There we go. Oh, yeah. I mean, like, you know, even something like this, where it's just, I need cold resistance. I'm just getting, taking too much damage from a guy like that. Okay. I'm honestly completely okay with my evocations at this level. And I might boost hexes. Well, do I want to boost hexes? No. Maybe translocations, just getting it going. Although it's premature, I still haven't found controlled blink, and there's no guarantee that I will. Yeah, so maybe then I should just take some safer bets and keep going with fighting. Get some health, get some MP. That is a Ring of Flight. That could actually be sort of useful. Well, not really. I can swim in deep water. Let me drop it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go down. Alright, that was Vaults 3. Not too shabby. Alright, there we go. Fire dragon, huh? Well, I'm actually pretty good against fire. I like my chances. Alright, there's a blink scroll. Nice. Oh, look at this ogre party. I think I can get a 4 for 1 there. Ooh, 5 for 1. My favorite. What kind of armor? Ooh, that's the bad stuff there. Alright. My pack is full. Okay then. Well, let's look at the pack. Yeah, I think I can drop this. Disintegration is probably not useful either anymore. The magic resistance is probably a little bit too high, and I can just shoot things, so my bow will do more damage than this. Disintegration is a wand I like to keep around with, you know, melee characters or people who don't have a good ranged option, just as a potential, but the MR is too high on enemies. There's enemies that are just magic immune at this stage, and then my bow is going to do more than this, so I'll drop those. I don't think I need any Scrolls of Amnesia. Berserk Rage can, well, I guess that could help in some crazy situation. I can't remember. I definitely don't need Degeneration or Stabbing. That's pretty bad. I can't recall if you can shoot a bow if you're Berserk. If you can't, then it's useless to me. Let me see. Grants haste 50%. Well, how do I see more pages? Oh, let me try it again. Grants might, haste, as long as you're attacking. Right. Alright, let me just keep going. What about page 3? Oh, that's how you do it. Thanks, Snack. What's up, man? I was just wondering if you can shoot a bow while you're berserked or not. Because if I can't shoot my crossbow... Oh, okay, then it's useless. I thought not, but wanted to double check. Yeah, so I don't have any... There would be no situation where I'd want to swing. Alright, let's get rid of that. That's what I thought, because I think I seem to recall that I couldn't, like, throw javelins while I was berserk. Alright, let's drop all that stuff. And then let me actually cancel out, so I don't need Rings of Flight. Disintegration is a no. And then Amnesia is a no. Okay. Alright, there we go. Identify this ring, okay. And identify this potion. Alright. I don't think I need Ambrosia or the Ring of Attention. Oops. I really don't think I'm ever going to wear this ring either. I'm going to drop it. Does Clarity prevent you from being able to use Ambrosia? Or how does that work? Like, do I not get confused? But I'm still get the benefits of Ambrosia? Is it some kind of, like, cheat? That would make sense. That's true. I could always just use the potion itself. Let me see if I can get these guys in a row. Now they're playing hard to get. That's fine. I don't need to be greedy. There we go. Alright, let me get it. Let me get this potion of Ambrosia. And yeah, let me just try to drink it and see what happens. No, it still confuses you. It goes through my Clarity. Yeah, that's interesting. So you can still use it, I guess, which is good if you're a caster, but interesting that there's a way to get confused. Man, this guy got some... These yak tires, they got some good hits on me. Here. I wonder if I could probably shoot this statue to death. Yeah. Not the schnazziest of rewards, but whatever. Alright, so, Snack, I was talking about this earlier, but I think I might just leave Vaults 5 for a little bit later and get a little bit stronger before I go. But as I was just sussing out strategies in my mind, I wonder if it's viable to just try and do normal where I stare dance the guards, and then just leap away from them as I pull them up. And then if any wardens, or the guys who close the doors, come, I can just target them with my bow and pierce through enemies pretty easily to kill them and open the doors back up. So maybe I would be okay for most things. The only thing I'm scared about are shadow dragons and frost giants because I have no resist cold or resist negative energy. I also don't have resist electricity, so titans would be tricky. But, you know. That's how that goes. Alright, let's see. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just teleport in Vaults 5, and wherever I land, I should be able to shoot my way out of it, if it's, as long as it's not immediately on. Oh, there's a hatch on this floor too. Yeah, that's great. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just try the main way down for now, and then see how that goes. And if it gets tough, I will just use the hatch, while the enemies are all concentrated in the middle. I suppose there's an argument for just using the hatch first, but I do like the idea of stair dancing a little bit if I can. Alright, so I'm going to prime heroism and finesse and go down. Alright, let's see what we got. This is a lot of cheese. 24 vault guards, a gold dragon, a shadow dragon, an entropy weaver. The vault guard has a +1 greatsword of distortion, which is something to keep my eye on. Let me find which one has that. Is it you? No. Is it you? No. You? Is it this dude? Alright, so it's this guy back here. This guy at 9 o'clock has a greatsword of distortion. So I might... Well, normally I'd want to just shoot him, but... Oh, we killed the entropy weaver in one shot. And our finesse is hilariously letting us act like 1,000,000 times. There was a dispersal trap, though. That's a shame. Let me see if I can jump back onto the steps. That is not back onto the steps. Alright. Let me just read a scroll of blinking. Where's that dispersal trap? Oh, it's over to the right. Okay, it's at 3 o'clock. Alright, let me read a scroll of blinking and get back up the steps. That was unfortunate. Alright, and let me just take people up the stairs. Alright, let's shoot down. Down. I didn't get the guy with the distortion weapon. Alright. Well, that was funny. Alright, let's just heal up. So, finesse is going to come in really handy. Let me try this again with heroism and finesse. And just bring them up again. And I got cast into the abyss. Alright, well, that's a shame, but we should be okay. Alright, so let me see. I'm on Abyss 2, so we need to look for some steps. These guys can't do anything to me because of my clarity, I do believe. Alright. Well, what's life without a little abyss? Luckily, I think these guys give me some food. Just get some nachos from these frogs. Man, they are serious about enemies. I haven't been able to push auto-explore once without an enemy coming instantly. I've never not been able to auto-explore in the abyss. It is continuing. No, I still can't. Am I, like, marked or something? There we go. That was the first time I actually got to move. Interesting. Alright. I guess I'm really slow. I guess there's always that. What kind of amulet is this? Alright, well, it's probably not that great, but it's always good to get it so I can identify it. He tried to feed on my intellect, but I think he ran into my magic resistance. Oh, let's kill this Zyme. Alright. I haven't seen the way out. I'm just going to have to start walking in a direction. Oh boy. Oh, not that direction. Tell you what, getting plenty of experience. Alright, let me turn off spellcasting. Let's think about this. Anything else I want to raise? Meh. I guess fighting for a little bit longer is fine, just to get some more health. I mean, I could try to put, like, some serious spells online. I could look and see what spells I would want. I have limited imagination with spells and this character because everything is just about shooting. Oh, that must be what it is. They're just so loud that it's attracting all the enemies. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. I wonder if there's any spell that I want. That is true. I could use inner flame as like a explosion. Yeah, I could just try it, right? And then we could just get some hexes. Ow. Oh, those lurking horrors. That was unfortunate that the lurking horror appeared so close. Usually I would think as a ranged character, I would get the drop on him, but not that time. All right. Okay, it's an MR check. All right, let me just... All right. Well. Boy, that's a lot of enemies. I'm going to just read a teleport scroll here. Not that I can't kill all these things, but that it's annoying. Jump away. Shoot like what? This? Sure. Who summoned you? Who's responsible for this? This guy way down here. Oh. Oh man, I found a gateway out and then my teleport kicked in. Ain't that the way of it? All right, let's look. Let's get a way out. Look, vampire. I'm going to be in the abyss for a while. I need that tear in reality to open up again and give me a way out. All right, doorway. Any day now. We will... I'm fine with a way out. Wow, this white was doing it. Embarrassing me there. Uh-oh. I'm on fire. Well, just wait. Stop being on fire. Alright, let's try up this way. This is the abyss that never ended. Oh man. Alright, fine. Well, maybe I'll get max level while I'm down here. Just chilling. Well. Oh my goodness. So hard to hit sometimes. Oh, that's a bad weapon. Alright. I'll take that. Oh, come on. Hit that thing. Oh, gateway out. Where is it? That's a good mutation I got there. Where is the way out? Why am I not seeing it? Did it just occlude? There it is. Oh, I'm on it. Okay. Get out. Yeah, exactly. I'm standing on it. Alright, let me jump out. Alright, there we go. Well, the good news, if there is any good news to draw from that, is that the Abyss isn't going to be that hard when I want to go there. It's just going to be tedious because I'm so loud that I call enemies from everywhere. Alright. I lost about 100 bolts in there. Alright. Okay. Time to go down, down, down. Let me get heroism and finesse. Step down and up. I'm going to walk over here and at least get some of these guys pierced. Alright, that was considerably better. Let me just... Even though I'm slow and I'm Barachi, I'm still gonna... No, shoot this way. Yeah. There you go. Alright. Heroism, finesse, down, and up. You know what I should do is see if there's a better staircase. Ah, there really isn't. Maybe... Nah, they're all bad. There's no kill corridor that I can easily get. The doorway is going to be the best bet. Oh, this eyeball wants to do big work. I understand. Shapeshifter. Okay, let's go down. I am on fire. Does being on fire protect you from cold attacks? Like, wow. It should. It's like, while I'm actively on fire, I should be healed by cold attacks. Or should at least put out the flames or something. Ooh, artifact ring mail. Well, thank you. Who made these? I'll take the gold dragon up. Just fight it by itself. There's the scales. Storm dragon's kind of annoying, but we got it. All right. Okay. I think we're getting closer to fools being out of the crossroads here, as it were. So let's kind of Death Knight. Let me just make sure this dude doesn't start reflecting damage, because that really hurts. Oh, these orcs are pumped up. They got supremely motivated by somebody. All right. Oh, we got a flare. Being a jerk back there. Okay, I forgot about my inner fire, which I can cast now at 8%. Cause fear. Boy, I could have thought about cause fear. I don't know how many of the enemies, maybe the vault guards. I'm not sure who would be afraid, but alright, I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to get into... Not sure what spell I want, but it's something. Oh, okay. That's one that you run away from. I can beat Zathua. I just need to be ready for it. And at full health. Alright, here we go. What's the deal on this person again? Resistant to fire and poison. Full magic resistance. Alright, well, I'll just shoot you. See if that works. It worked. Alright. Glowing orange brain, get it. Does this negative mutation that makes my spells easier to cast but less powerful, does that make spells that have no power level also easier, or is it only, does it only affect skills that have a power? Oh man, that's awesome. So like controlled blink, if I did get it, you know, theoretically, it would be making it easier to cast. That's nice. Okay, that's good to know. So for some of my spells, it's great, but if I were thinking about actually trying to do damage with spells, I would want to get rid of it. Oh, okay, let's go up. Alright, cool. Oh boy, alright. Let me eat a ration and get heroic and go back down. Okay, so who's closing the door? Is it the guy next to me? Yes, so let's dance these guys all up. Well, there's a runed arbalest. We need a runed triple crossbow, right? Oh, okay, now you want to close the door. Well, we gotta watch out for that tentacled monstrosity. Man, we need to drop this guy. There we go. I'm gonna jump as far as I can. And then do this. All right. Okay, so let me just swing down. I am getting constricted. Wow, look at that. At each corner, there is a ranged enemy. Anyway, let's just jump over here. Should be able to get rid of this. There we go. That's level 24. I guess intelligence is fine. Oh, did I get... I got strength and intelligence at 24. That was a good one for us. Alright, let's start looking around. Ogres. Did we clear it out? Have we cleared this place out? We've done serious damage to Vaults 5 here. we can keep doing the damage. Oh boy, we've got a caster down here trying to get silly. Demonologist. Bringing out the demons. There we go. I can't wait to see what this weapon is that we got. It's something, right? It's a rune scimitar. Alright. Well, we will probably switch off of Okawaru at some point here. But it's still going fine. I can still get a nice pair of like artifact boots or something awesome. Alright. That poison was no good. Let's keep it going. There's a spell book. Ring of Flames and Starburst. Interesting. I wonder how well this bow is going to work on the royal jelly. Like, if I can just shoot all the way through his slimes and not worry about him. Oh, goodness gracious. Hit this guy. Oh, boy. Fine, fine, fine. I got a little lazy and just wanted to get the spell book, and then there's still plenty of enemies around here. Fine. Man, not sure why I'm not hitting that guy. Oh, Sajobo and a Vault Warden. I call foul on this. Alright, let's just kill Sajobo first. Uh-oh. Let me get out of these clouds. Sajobo is not... I'm going to read a teleport and just... He's not getting hit. I don't know how that's possible, but he's managed to figure out... Oh, that's what it is. Deflect missiles. Does that work on every shot, or is that only a chance? Okay, so it helps. Zero to 50%. Alright, so... Yeah, that's actually... I can deal with that. Hey, I got a Rune Demon Trident. Now we're talking. God, I need to get out of here. I'm just trying to rest. But I've found somehow that there's like a whole area with enemies still. Even though I've cleared out so much of this place. Wow. This zombie is insanely stout. Alright, alright. Okay. Okay. Sure. Keep them coming. There we go. Ooh, weapon shop. Nothing good at this shop, but there's the Silver rune. We got it. All right. Beautiful. Vorpal Arbaleste. No problem. Fire Giant. Sure. Played Hands. Well. Necro Mutation. If I want to go the Lich route. Yeah. Ah, come on. The only thing are these battle spheres. There we go. There we go. Let's get the rest of this treasure. Let's find something useful. Okay, here's Sajobo. Great Sword of Electrocution is a problem. So let me just jump here and shoot. Oh. You're gonna get hit by this one time. There we go. Okay, interesting. So let me go ahead and identify this amulet. Oh, it's Reflection. That's actually an amulet that I would consider. Alright, let me drop Protection, Evasion, Ice. Yep. I'll drop this for now. I'm not going to be wearing it at the moment. I'd love to get myself an artifact in that slot if we can. Okay. Done exploring, huh? Well, then I guess it's off to the depths we go. Well, no, we could do the slimes. No, I haven't found them. Gotta go to the depths. Alright, here, shoot this way and do that. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice line. Go this way. +5 Mace of Distortion, huh? That's a pretty serious weapon you got there, buddy. I'm gonna just go upstairs for a second. Let's take these guys down. Okay. Heal up, Heroism, Finesse. Yeah. Get these. I need to kill this guy if I can. Alright. No more distortion for you, buddy. Ammunition, huh? Well, thank you. All right. What an entrance to the depths. Enemies everywhere. Okay, so... Sure. Here we go. What's in this little castle? Boy, I've got a bunch of mirrors. That's a rather large amount of mirrors. Oh, I gotta turn off these rings of protection. All these basic rings. We're good. We don't need them. All right. Manual of transmutations, huh? Well, if I wanted to learn that. Man, I really still need some kind of cold resistance. That would be great. It would be great. And electricity. Oh, and the electricity, you mean? Oh, or because they can get shattered by somebody and explode and do a bajillion damage. Oh, okay. Jeez. A glowing hat. Well, there's no way it's going to be better than the hat that I have. Excruciating wounds. Dispel undead. Yeah, that's scary. I could just get annihilated. Yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant, especially considering I have no cold resist. Oh, fine, Jesus. All right. That's enough electricity. All right, so we're on the quest. Whoa, I think I have... Yeah, I have 6 phantom mirrors, so... I'll just sandbag those babies. Oh. Alright, let me just kind of go back here. Heroic, heroism... There we go. Alright. I'll take some acid. Always nice. Alright, trolls. Okay. I'm just gonna do crossbows. We are at depths 3, and we are just shooting people like it's our job. Torturous demon spawn. I understand, it is torturous. Oh, okay. All right, good. Yep, we're just gonna keep shooting them. I'd love some nice treasure. Can we come up with any treasure? There's the abyss. If we're feeling saucy. Which we aren't. Alright, fine. Let me see how the oh boy. I'm just gonna step into this hallway. This will let me get them all. Let's do it. Oh yes. Alright, let me go heroic and then line them up. Alright, we got some ammo. Boy, this elementalist is doing it. Dancing. Refusing to be hit. I respect that. And I salute you with arrows to the face. Alright. Ooh, that troll leather armor looks nice. Maybe I'll jump into a pair. Alright, let me just... Got my two nemesis here. Wow, it's a warp buckler. That's cool. Nice artifact buckler. Oh, okay. Did he step in the way of his own? Well, whatever. You do you, man. If that's what you wanted to do, then that's fine. There we go. Cranking up the crossbow skill. Oh, okay. I gotta go here and I gotta go here. We got by Suzanne, and she summoned herself a Titan. Transformed. Water doesn't bother me. Dragon. Lady. Storm dragon scales. Alright, fire giant. Ooh, we got some really ugly things here. Alright. Ice. The ice dragon. That's fine. Oh, okay, okay. It's a bad roll on that damnation. I'll take it. Yeah. I have a lot of holes in my resists. No cold, negative energy, or electricity. It's the only thing keeping this character from being completely ridiculous. It's already pretty ridiculous, but... Well, there's an artifact trident of some type. Oh. Caustic Strike. Oh, this is turning out to be a really bad spot. Let me just blink over here, or jump anyway. Yeah, it is classic Sheen. Even at corroded -12, it's no problem. That is my third set of crystal plate that I've seen this game. It's pretty good. Sometimes there's a lot of crystal plate. Alright, let's eat some food. And we will go down to depths 4. Oh, okay. Well, this is one of those fun times when I just kind of go here. Oh, they're going to open the walls for me. Alright, we could do that. I was just going to have to wait, but if you want to just come right to me, then that's cool too. Alright, let me step back, step back. Yes. Alright. Got a door vault here, it looks like. I don't believe I'll be opening that. Ooh, I fell down. Wow. That happens. There's the way out. Let me just kill this stone giant. Or the way up, I should say. 26. Alright. Oh, I was like backing off the water. I was like, but it's not a problem. Ooh, there's an artifact hand crossbow if I wanted to use that artifact buckler and, you know, get real fancy. Merfolk Javelineer. Well, yeah, you and those javelins will do some damage. I concede that. Ooh. So he did gift me armor, and it's over deep water, but maybe this isn't deep water. It just looks like it is because there's items that are just floating in it. Or maybe the game treats the big water differently because yeah, it is deep water. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The game treats it differently because I can walk on it. That makes sense. That's cool. It's animal skin, so to be honest, it could have just fallen right in the water and I would have been fine with it. Alright. Step back into my shooting gallery. You know, as dumb as this is, I'm honestly thinking about opening up this door vault. And my thought process is right below me, there is a hallway that I can just blink down and then shoot through the enemies. Granted, there could be orbs of fire and thing like that, but I can still shoot through it. I have plenty of blinking and teleportation. So, what's life without a little risk, maybe? What's the upside? That there's good treasure inside. But I don't know if that's necessarily the case. There could be nothing inside. There's experience inside. I don't know if I can raise my crossbow skill much more legally at 42. But I can do my armor. Alright. I'm gonna open one, and then I'm gonna back up, go heroic, and go finesse. Okay. It could have been worse. Trust me. Alright, so let's just go ahead. Let me get the Hellion taken care of. And then everything else is just shoot it. Alright, there's some gloves, and there's a spell book. So perfect. At least I got a look at some good treasure. But I mean, potentially good treasure. Statue form. Alright. So statue form, I can shoot in statue form, right? It doesn't slow down my shooting, does it? It slows down the shooting by 50%. But right. The only thing that I would get is the 50% resistance to torment. Resist electricity, resist negative energy. I still think it might be useful. It's not worth it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, then it isn't worth it. The only reason I would do it is just so that I could have some torment insulation. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I like being able to shoot fast. It's pretty good. I mean, fast, for a crossbow. Okay. Let's see if there's another way down that's not that. There it is. Ooh, there's an artifact ring. And apparently a teleport trap. Alright, let me try this again. Another ruined hand crossbow. I'm still looking for those artifact gloves, boots, all that stuff. Alright, we got the armor class up to 46 though. So that's something. What's the cost? It's still pretty good. Artifact sling. It's time to make a change. Oof. That cold blast was no joke. There we go. Alright. That would be Zot. Alright, we're going in. Who's in here? Who's guarding all this? You? You? Oh. This is like Okawaru's wrath on me here. It's pretty funny. Alright. Let's take a shot through. Through again. And once we get those frost giants dead, it's pretty much okay. Oh, look at that big ass sword. The Twisted Greatsword artifact. Yeah, nice. Alright, let me identify this ring. Boo. And let me identify these gloves. Boo. And identify this ring. Alright, well. Can't win them all. Alright. So, my goodness, that is the depths. I don't know how I missed the slime pit. It must have just been in some part of the layer that I couldn't explore. So I'm going to have to go back to the layer. Go ahead. Yeah, let's go down. Let's go down. Down one more. Oh, I excluded something. Oh, it's within these... Huh. It must be within these Aklob plants then. Yeah, there it is. It's guarding the slime pits from me. That's rude. Alright. So let's go into the slime pits then. Eat some food and... Alright, let's kill this acid blob. Do I not have resist corrosion? No, I do have it. There's just no protection. Oh! Boy, that was not there the last time. That's a shame. Now I occasionally shout at people. Oh well, my crossbow is so noisy that it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, let's look around. There's the way down. Alright, fine. We'll get rid of you guys. And get rid of you. Oh, no. Yep, just go down here. Blast all of this. Go up. Rest. Get back down. Disillusion. That's a shame. Let me go up. Let me take you up. See if we can just shoot you down. Alright. We killed Disillusion. We didn't get mutated again, so that's good. I've reached level 27. The final one. That's right. Alright, well, max level 47 AC is quite nice. Let's go down again. There it is. Alright. Alright, let me go up. For some reason, I thought Clarity would protect me against paralysis. It's just against confusion. I get it. Alright, well, that sucks. Did I get mutated again? Nope. Okay. Ruined hand crossbow. Well, thank you. Getting blobbed. I'm getting blobbed here. I gotta go up. Alright. Let's work all the way around the outside. Exploring the perimeter. Oh, we got corroded, so let's just wait. Looks like 49 is going to be the max I can get my AC at level 27 with this current setup anyway. Yeah, to be honest, well, no, heroism still helps my crossbow. That's about it. Oh, here he comes. That wasn't nice. Oh. Alright, let's keep going around the outside here. Alright. That is a lot of corrosion. Let me get out of here. Jesus. That's no good. How did it get worse? Alright, well that's what happens when you rush through the slime pits. And I got completely blasted. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let me... Alright, let me actually... Well, no, I won't drink a potion of mutation until it's all over, but... That was too much corrosion to let happen. Let me just go up here. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let me just... Oh, I got marked. I gotta get out of here. And The royal jelly is coming at me. That's funny. All right. Right. Okay. Let me just jump over here. Oh, and the teleportation kicked in. All right, and let me go up. Azure Jelly is not fun to be next to, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm gonna drink cancellation. Should have done that in the first place, but sometimes you forget. All right. Let me just finish this little bit over here. Hopefully the royal jelly has wandered back into his home. Alright. Okay. Nope. Alright, let's find that jelly. The royal one. There he is. Alright, let me just finesse and heroism. Alright, and then I'm gonna do that. Why is my dude not attacking? I'm wondering. Alright, that's a dead royal jelly. So let's just then jump over here. Do I have any haste potions? I got 4. Yeah, I'll drink one of those. Should be okay. Let me read a blank scroll. I'm going to come back and clean up this trash after I'm not corroded -12. Alright, let me drink a curing potion, for goodness sake. Get rid of the sickness. Eat some food, and get heroic and finessed and go back down and get the rest of this stuff dead. Okay. This is funny. Alright. Yeah. Hey, it's a triple crossbow. Finally. It's glowing, but that you can still rebrand the glowing one, right? Or will the shiny one only give you the brand? Sweet. Okay. So that's what we were talking about. What's up, Night Settler? Alright, so that's what we wanted, was just to have something to get rebranded. Cool. Alright. See if there's anything in here that's worth picking up. Alright. Okay, so we got a nice rune. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Artifact plate. Oh, here's an artifact ring at the very least. That might be my last unidentified normal ring. Nope. Apparently there's another one. There's some big boy spells in that book. Alright. A lot of money. Alright, let me see what we got here. Let's go ahead and identify the crossbow. +2 triple crossbow freezing. Nice. And then identify the ring. Garbage. Identify this one. And they're both stealth. Okay. So it was a lot of bad. But we did get this. So can't complain too much. I should probably just drop this big triple crossbow. I don't see me using that too often. Okay, and these scrolls of brand weapon maybe for now. Well, whatever. Can wear it. Oh, I missed a pile of gold. You're right. It's down here. Yeah, you got me. Well, not the best treasure haul, but getting there. Let me see what Malign Gateway does. Oh, okay then. Fair enough. Can't use it. What's up, B-Nonsense? I have Phantom Mirrors, Tremor Stones, and File. Yeah, I mean, I could get a Lightning Rod, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know how necessary it is. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I could get a box. You're right about that. My evocation's at skill 15, so it's pretty good. Let me turn off armor and get fighting back on. Alright. Well, so I guess it's time to clear through some Zot before I start getting nuts and going into the end game. I think what I'll do right now is just clear through Zot pretty far and then consider switching to Zin or the Shining One and then doing the Crypt to get some piety and then bouncing into, you know, Pandemonium and Hell and things like that. Yeah, I think you guys are right. That way that I can brand the triple crossbow with Holy Wrath. Can you get that from a scroll of brand weapon? Can I get lucky? Or is that only available? Okay, so you can't. You can only get it from that path. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. You do like Shining One. I like Shining One too. I mean, I used to love it. It was like my go-to endgame god, but then I just kind of got Zin just crushes Hell because he makes you immune to all the Hell effects except the summon monsters and mutation, and he gives you imprison and sanctuary. All right, let me go ahead and go to Zot just to remember. All right, get there. You can get there. I know you're hungry. Get there. Boom. Ooh, look in there. All kinds of fun treasure. Not really, actually. But yeah, see, something like that, like electric golem is still tough for me because of my bad resist electricity. I just have to pray that I can out-damage it. Oh, yeah. Good point. Good point. Gotta watch out for the old double zaps. Alright, there we go. Oh. Man. Sometimes you don't hit. Alright. Alright, let me step back here, get finesse on. Just shoot everybody. Now we could get a better cloak, it's possible. What is our cloak again? Ah, it's resist corrosion, and we don't have any other access to that, so that's pretty tough to replace. All right, let me get out of here before I die of poisoning. Okay. Aw, man. Shafted. That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Heal wounds is nice. All right. Get him. Get him, crossbow. Okay, you need to hit the tentacle monstrosity. He's right in front of you. He's the big green guy. Okay. Let me get rid of these draconians. Well, I am at 231 hit points, which is pretty good. Take it. All right, and that's that one. So we've got 4 runes. Looking good. Looking good to turn the corner here and get ready for some extended. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this Barachi Hunter get crazy. We'll continue this next time. Finish up Zot, change gods, go to the crypt, and then start doing the dance in Pandemonium and Hell. Alright, everybody. Hope you have an excellent evening or day, and I will check you in the next one. Take care.